We start, though, with an embarrassing FA Cup defeat for Manchester City, who fielded 8 teenagers as they lost 5-1 to Chelsea. Gus Hiddink's remarkable record in the competition continues as he's still yet to lose a game. There were 5 different scorers for Chelsea, including Diego Costa, Willian and Eden Hazard. There was a debut goal also for one of City's debutants, David Paula, as the sides were level at half-time. Manuel Pellegrini takes his team to Dynamo Kiev on Wednesday, but defended his selection, as Adam Reid now reports.
Gus Hiddink and his players admitted their surprise before kick-off when they saw Manchester City's unfamiliar starting lineup at Stamford Bridge, with many of the crowd checking programme notes to brush up on the new faces. The 3 debutants and 2 first starts given out by Manuel Pellegrini held out until the 35th minute before Diego Costa opened the scoring. The youthful side hit back almost immediately, with 3 of their teenagers combining, resulting in the comparatively seasoned Kelechi Iheanacho squaring for David Paula to equalise. 1-1 then going into the second half, but Chelsea's experience started to show almost immediately. Eden Hazard playing in Willian. A third followed shortly after. Fernando's poor clearance was well met by Gary Cahill as City began to tire. Hazard doubled his goal tally for the season with this free kick, although replays highlighted Willy Caballero's questionable footwork on the line. 2 more City teams were introduced before the end, but there was to be no let-up from the hosts, Bertrand Traore's opportunistic header adding a 5th. Pellegrini chose to leave Company and Sterling on the bench, whilst Aguero, Toure and others watched on elsewhere, many of whom will no doubt be back for the Champions League trip to Kiev on Wednesday. Adam Reid, TRT World.
So a harsh lesson for Manchester City's young side, and here's just how inexperienced they were. 8 teenagers in total played, with striker Kelechi Iheanacho the only one with a double-figure appearances. Bruno Cellina is the only other player to have played in the Premier League. Spaniard Manu Garcia scored for the club during an earlier round of the League Cup, but was only playing for the 3rd time. 17-year-old substitute Cameron Humphreys-Graham was the youngest on the pitch, while there were debuts for 4 other players. Despite the lack of senior players on show, Pellegrini defended his decision, claiming he treats the FA Cup and Champions League equally.